I wanted him to feel what his victims felt. Powerless, trapped, exposed. So I dug deeper. Found out he had one asset left. An old cabin upstate, left to him by his parents. His last safe place. It wasn't listed anywhere. Off the grid. Supposed to be private. I found it. It wasn't hard. Predators always think they're smarter than they are. I visited late at night. Left no trace. Just reminders. Photos of his victims. Pinned to trees. Nailed to the cabin door. A recording of his own voice. The disgusting things he used to whisper to girls. Playing on a loop from hidden speakers in the woods. Soft at first, then louder and louder. He called the cops. They found nothing. I moved the photos around each time. The voices too. He stayed up all night, terrified, jumping at shadows, sleeping with lights on. The fear he once planted in others, blooming back onto him. It wore him down. He stopped showing up to court. He stopped leaving the cabin. Neighbors said they saw him pacing the yard, muttering to himself. He looked thinner, grayer, like a man being eaten alive from the inside out. Which he was, by the truth, by fear, by me. But fear alone wasn't enough. I wanted humiliation. Final, irreversible humiliation. So I planned the last act carefully. Mr. Hawthorne still had online accounts. Old ones he hadn't deactivated. Forgotten relics of his past life. I hacked into them quietly, carefully. Pulled photos from his old vacations. His Teacher of the Year award pictures. Even personal messages. All the fake kindness he used to lure students. I built a website. Simple. Brutal. Meet Mr. Hawthorne. A life of lies photos. Evidence. Testimonies. His entire false legacy. Stripped bare and set on display. And then I sent the link to everyone. Parents at the school, local news, his former employers, his family, every single one. It spread like wildfire. He couldn't leave his house without seeing people staring, whispering, filming. Couldn't log onto the internet without being reminded of the monster he was. He tried to fight it, sent desperate cease and desist letters, threatened lawsuits, but there's no unringing a bell. There's no coming back from truth. The final nail was his pension. Somehow, he still qualified for a small one. Not much, but enough to survive. Until I found a clause buried deep in the Education Board's code. Pension benefits could be revoked for actions bringing disrepute to the institution. I gathered all the evidence again, packaged it neatly, submitted it to the board anonymously. It took 6 months, but when the ruling came down, it was beautiful. Pension revoked, permanent disbarment from teaching, all licenses pulled, name scrubbed from every award, every honor roll. He didn't just lose his present, he lost his past. The last time I saw him, he was sitting on the porch of his crumbling cabin, alone, pale, thin, a husk of the arrogant man who once thought he was untouchable. I didn't say anything. I just watched him for a while, let him feel it, the weight of every life he ruined pressing back on him. And then I turned and walked away. Because the truth is, monsters don't need cages, they need mirrors.